Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307. We're here for a few things today. It is the beginning of August, so we need to go ahead and do our money diary for the rest of July. We're also going to add something new in that I haven't done for a while. A lot of you guys ask, what do you do with the money that's left over in your wallet? So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to go ahead and do $125 that is going to be going into our August savings challenge binder. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
For our money diaries, we're going to go from the 22nd of July all the way through the 31st. We're going to do our month closeout so that you can see exactly where our money went. Now, in our money diaries, you guys, you're not going to see bills in this because the bills get paid every single month. They're not part of this. This is spending that changes. Now, I say you're not going to see bills in here, but then you're going to see that I have some subscriptions and stuff for my business that come in here. And the reason for that is those are all charged to one of my rewards credit cards. And then I take cash out of my high yield savings account and pay the card with those. And so that's why I keep track of those in here. It just makes it a little bit easier. So on Monday, the 22nd, I spent $402.08 at AliExpress, and so that is a Snow Gardener business expense. Then on Tuesday, there were no spends. On Wednesday, I took our youngest Yorkie to the groomer. He gets bathed every single month because he is just a little piggly wiggly. And so he was $65. Then I bought myself a chai tea for $6. Now this is one category that I am not good at keeping track of, my money. I had $100, you guys, and I spent it all. But I've only put a few things in here, so I have no idea where it went. It might have went to food. It might have went to different things that I just didn't write down. So 100% honest with you guys as far as that goes. On Thursday, I went out of town for a medical procedure. And so I went to Smith's in Jackson Hole and spent $87.43 on food. And then I spent $42.75 on celebrations. And then I had to get some gas before I went. So I spent $20 at the gas station. Epson, this is one of my business subscriptions, was $41.59. A YouTube subscription for $9.99. There's another chai tea there for me. And on Friday and Saturday, both no spends. On Sunday, we've got another subscription that came out for my business. That's Canva for $13.51. And then my daughter and her boyfriend came up. They had done a whole bunch of stickers for me. And so they had been asking to go to one of the restaurants here locally. So we went, had a good time. And so that's a little bit of a bonus for them, right? Taking them out to eat when they come up here. So $124. And you see I've got SG307 and I've got Julia's name on here for $40. There were a couple drinks bought, and of course that's not a business expense, so I went ahead and took that out of the money that I normally stuff in her envelope every single month when I get paid. And then last but not least, I wrote Julia a check for $375. So this brings our monthly total of no spends up to 10. We spent $1,193.35 in this week. SG307 was most of it at $926.17. Personal was $267.18. And of course, most of that was food because that's just how I roll. All right, so we're going to go ahead and roll on over. And the first thing that we're going to talk about is the last 3 days of the month. No spend on Monday. On Tuesday, I got myself some Chinese food to take to work with me for $20. Got myself a chai tea early in the day for $6. And then on Wednesday, my hubby had let me know that, hey, I'm going to be coming home. So I went to Ridley's, bought a few things, including a gallon of milk and some other yummy food for $41.82. And so this little 3 weeks right here was super easy to add up. We had no business expenses. And for the personal spending, we had $67.82. And then no spends for the month ended up at 11. So here is my monthly totals page. And you guys, this is where I get a huge picture or a snapshot of the entire month is on this page right here. So I do track my business, you guys, and I track my business because of course that is part of my budget. I have to make sure that the money that's going out makes sense for the money that I'm bringing in. And of course, we've got our personal budget over here. So Snow Gardener 307, we spent all kinds of money this month on Snow Gardener. But you guys, last month was a very large month. So July and June were very large months. So I am actually going to be spending more coming up as well. So you guys are going to be seeing that. But for YouTube subscriptions, we had $75.91. For subscriptions, $55.10. For the payroll, which is my daughter, my niece, anybody that does stuff for me, $750. This does not include commissions for my sister-in-law. So these are just checks that I'm writing to other people. Supplies, $1,239.89. Postage, $434.34. I had a huge postage expenditure last month as well, and by that I mean June, because of course postage stamps were going up. So I think I spent close to $900 in postage that should last me for several months to save a few bucks, right? I knew they were going up. I had money in my Etsy account, so why the heck not go ahead and save some money? And then Etsy right here, I spent $299.90 this last month paying it forward to others, so $300 on Etsy. Miscellaneous, other miscellaneous things, $244.49. So for Snow Gardener, it was $3,099.63. That was quite a bit. For personal, for food right here, we had $458.88. So we did go over if you just look at our food budget. However, we actually had money in our prepper pantry as well. So technically we have $600, right? And then my money right here, $100. I spent it all. I don't know where it all went. Car, I only spent $38, you guys. That's pretty amazing. Pets, $65. Personal care, $150. This was the cheapest personal care month yet. All I had done was my eyelashes twice. I rescheduled the other appointments that I normally have. And so that's all I spent. Celebrations was $604.51. That was a lot, you guys. Fun, $49.89. Home, $80.64 for $1,546.90. So if you look here, total spending, $4,646.53. I put a note here, not including bills and my hubby's spending. No spends, 11. And right here, I've got overspends, unbudgeted goals, all with question marks. We had over $600 in celebrations. That is absolutely crazy. Of course, it was all budgeted. We had money for all of it, but that was a lot of money to spend in 1 month out of that category. So in the future, I want to try to bring that those dollar amounts down. All right, you guys. So now let's go ahead and grab my wallet. So here is my wallet right here. And the way that I do my budgeting, just in case you're brand new, is I actually use dividers. So let's go ahead and pull these dividers out so you guys can see exactly what I do. And so for food, we technically have $600 for food. We have $200 for prepper pantry and $100 for regular shopping each month. And so according to our addition over here, we had $458.88 and we had $600 to start out. So we should have $141, but let's see what we actually have, shall we? So we've got 51, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So you guys, we did really good right there. So we've got $141 left. So we're going to set that off to the side. And then for car, I only spent $38 and I have $200 in there. So let's go ahead and separate that out. So it should be $162. Let's see what we've got. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 1, and 2. Holy cow, you guys, we are doing amazing. Mine was absolutely empty. Fun and miscellaneous. We've got $50 here. And that's exactly right, because we spent $49.89 on fun, and my hubby and I each put in $50. We're going to leave that in there and let that roll. And then for home, we spent $80.62. We put $100 in a month, so there's $20 there. And then we have got money going into the bank. So we did very, very well. And so right here, we've got food money, we've got car money, and we've got home money. And the reason why that is important to you guys is they're all going different places. So I've got to grab my adulting binder out first. So my adulting binder is where this money is going to go into. Not all of it, but these two categories right here. So we get into auto right here. This is my car fund. So any money that I have left over for my car goes into here. So let's take a look. I try not to keep too much cash in here, and that's quite a bit. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this in the bank. Let's see. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So we're going to leave the 99, but we're going to go ahead and grab a $100 placeholder, and we're going to go ahead and put a sticky note on this so we know where it's going, because you guys know me. If I don't have a sticky note, then I get totally lost. So we've got a $100 placeholder. We're going to go ahead and take this right here. And so I'm going to put $100 car. And this just goes into a big category for me of my sinking funds. And so how much do we have in here now? We've got 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,500 in the bank for this category. And I would like to have more than that in for my car because, of course, you know, things happen. Gonna need some new, what am I trying to think? Oh, like new tires, oil change, license plates, things like that. That's where this comes out of. So we've got almost $1,600 in there. So that makes me pretty dang happy. That's not too shabby. We're going to take this and we're going to add it to our bank category right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back there at the bank. And then I'm going to put this back in order because it actually goes there. Perfect. And then you guys, we've got home. And let's take a look at our home maintenance right here. And so what do we have in cash in here? Let's take a look. Nope, these are all fake bills at the back here. Oh, you guys, so we do have $100 here, 100. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch this out. Let's go ahead and send $100 to the bank for home. And this one is going to go into our sinking funds, as in my husband and I. And so $100, let's grab a $100 placeholder and put that into there. And this way, you guys, we have got money going into the bank. We're not carrying all of this money. We're not keeping all of this money in our house. And that just makes it that much better. Now, our home category needs to have way more money in it than it does because an emergency fund for your house needs to be a lot bigger than this. But this is something that we've slowly been building up. So we've got, what, 12, it looks like the last time that I added money in for interest and stuff, we have 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 50, 70, 80, 82, and then we have got $35 in cash. So not too shabby. So that's where that money goes. If you guys have ever been wondering what I do with that money. And then we've got the extra food money, you guys. The extra food money, because it is my husband and I's together, is going to go to the debt. And so we're going to go ahead and take this money and we're going to make a debt payment with it. All right, so I have messed up my order of these, so let me get them back in order. Let me put them in my wallet, and then we're going to put a sticky note on this that this is going to go to debt. And we are going to hopefully make more than that. That's not my wallet, you guys. I was going to put it into the binder. That is not where the money goes. And this bill on the back here has something sticky on it, like tape. Look at that. So weird. And so it's super sticky. It's very annoying. So back into my wallet, these go. And so we've got our dividers. That's what works for me, you guys. It helps me keep track. It helps me stay on budget. And then, you guys, I also happen to know that I had gotten some change, and I've got 2 G-Bucks. And I think I got that from getting those chai teas. So I do have a couple G-Bucks that need to be placed into the red binder. And then we've got a debt payment. So let's see, how much is the debt payment? 50, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So 141. And this is going to be going into my husband's Discover. And that was the balance transfer that I talked to you guys about that we did to save money on interest. So I'm going to set that out of the camera frame. We've got these $2 right here, and both of these are G-Bucks. So let's go ahead and do those really quick. So we have got G is for garden. And what color are we using now? It looks like an orange. Or is that an orange or is that a yellow? I cannot tell. I'm going to guess that it's this one right here, but I could be wrong. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. All right. So then there are those $2 there. I just had those sitting in my wallet because they needed to be added into here. Perfect. Perfect. Now, you guys, we're going to go ahead and do some savings challenges. So I've got $125 right here. We are going to be doing our August binder. That is all we're going to do today. We're going to keep it simple. Now, if you do not know about the monthly binders, these are from Janelle Ray Budgets. So if you're interested in those, make sure you go head over to Janelle's page and see what you can find, or her Etsy store. And the way that I've done this is I roll dice for this. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab out my dice tower. And I have to put it the right way. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to put the money. Let's put the money like this time. Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad. My keyboard is kind of in the way. What if we scoot my keyboard up? And of course, I've got that $141 that I had on my keyboard that's trying to slide away. So we've got the August. We're going to roll a dice for this. We have got 10 numbers in here. And so we need our D10. So there's our D10. We also need heads or tails. Where are you, heads or tails? Where is the heads or tails dice? I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Don't mind my reach there. There we go. Heads or tails. Perfect. So we've got our heads or tails. And then also, I just like to use a D6 when we do a roll and save. So we need those dice. And like I said, this is all we're going to do today. We're going to keep it simple. We've got $125. So let's go ahead and get started. So we've got a 4 and tails. So that's the back side. So that is a roll. So we've got $5. And this is the cutest little s'mores challenge ever. Look at how cute that is. So 5 buckaroos there. Let's go ahead and take that 5. And I wonder if we can finish any of these challenges. That I don't know. Okay, so we've got number 10. And number 10, you guys, is just fun money. That's all. No. Number 10 is CD money. Number 9 is fun money. So this is going to be going into my monthly CD. And that's for my CD letter. Woo! $10. Gotten a little bit spicy there on that one. This is savings challenges from Wild Everest on Etsy. So make sure you go check that out. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here with the $10 because once we've rolled 9 or 10, we cannot do it again. So $10 going towards our monthly CD. And then we've got 1, and that is going to be heads. And so let's go ahead and scratch this. That's 2 buckaroos. So $2 going in towards number 1. And I don't think we're going to be able to finish any of these challenges out since we just barely started this book. We've got 6 and tails. So that's the back side here. And this is the food truck race. So that is just $1 for that little spot right there. Let's go ahead and put $1 in there. And then we've got 7 and we've got tails on 7. So we're going to go ahead and scratch one of these off right here. I'm going to pretend that these are chai teas, not coffees, because of course I don't like chai tea. I do love some hot chocolate, but I have to be in the right mood for hot chocolate. It's not something I can drink all the time because it's so sweet. Then we've got 7 in heads. So this is another coffee challenge. Let's take a look. $1. And I know I'm unusual in not liking coffee. I know there's several people that don't, but it's definitely unusual. Okay, you guys, I am making homemade pizza tonight, and the timer's going off in the kitchen for me to go check my dough to see if it's raised, so I'll be right back. The pizza dough is looking amazing, but it does need a little bit longer, so hopefully we can get through this, and then I'll go make my pizza, throw it in the oven, and get to eat a yummy pizza. So 7 and heads again, so we're going to stay right here on this page. And so $9, wow, a little spicy there. So we're going to go ahead and take this $1 here and put a 10 in there. And we've got 6 and heads. So this is the food truck festival on this front side, okay? And so it says, when you get to a food item, we get to scratch, okay? So let's see. Oh, and then we have to decide how much the trucks are on this side. We're going to say the trucks are $5 because there's the 2 trucks. Did we have to do that on the other side too? Nope, because I think it just adds together. But we're doing it as if it's 2 different sides because that's how I roll. So let's go ahead and scratch this one. So $4. And then I'm just going to put an X through that so that I don't get confused. We're going to put that $1 back and grab a 5. And then we've got 5 and tails, so we just happen to be on the right page, which is this one right here. And so we've got $3, you guys, $3. So 1, 2, and 3. $3 going right there. Oops, well, we'll just leave it, 1 and tails. Okay, right here, so we've got a roll and save, and we've got $6 going into this roll and save this time. So 5 and 6. And let's go ahead and keep on rolling. We've got 7 and tails, so apparently we want to do lots of 7s today. So tails for 7. And we've got $3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And we've got 8 heads. That's this cute little kitty right here. And so $2. And that kitty looks like it is having a beautiful nap on books, and somebody has a super yummy drink. Maybe a pink drink from Starbucks. I'm not a huge Starbucks fan, you guys, just because I'm not a big coffee person, but also there's not one locally. But I will tell you guys that I didn't get the pink drink, but I got the dragon fruit one. And I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. So I got 3 and heads. And like I said, not bashing on Starbucks, not anything like that. Just just my personal opinion. And I'm sure there's some of you guys that absolutely love it. So $5, 5 buckaroos. We're going to have to get some smaller bills here. And we've got 2 and heads. And this is the back to school. And let's go ahead and do one of the rolls. So 6. So we're going to do it right up there. $6. And let's go ahead and switch out these 20s really quick. I was thinking that we were farther along in on that challenge, but we're not. So let's grab our savings challenge money. And let's put these 2 big bills back for right now. So we need to get $40 in smaller bills. And it looks like we could use 5s. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30, and 110 for 40. Perfect. All right. Put this back over here. Okay, so we rolled a 6. We paid 6. No, we need 6. 5 and 6. Good thing I remember that, you guys. And so we've got 5 and tails. 5 tails. Let's go ahead and scratch this one. So $5 more going into that challenge right there. So let's go ahead and add a 5 in. And we got 9. Yay. Okay, so that means that's our fun money. So that I put on the wrong side. No, that fell out. That fell out because it was 72. Actually, I took it out because somebody told me that I did my cash exchange wrong, and they were so right. I sure did. So I've got a $10 cow and 2 $9 cows. And when I was joking around about the $12 cow saying, I don't know why that cow was so expensive, somebody cracked me up and they said it was because it was the elusive chocolate milk cow. And I absolutely love that. So I'm going to put one of these dollars back and grab 10. But yeah, I can't remember who told me that I had done my cash exchange wrong at the end for this one, but a huge shout out to whoever was paying attention to let me know, hey, Marlene, you messed up. You switched out a 50 instead of a 20. And I sure did. All right. So what do we've got? We've got 7 and heads. And then I had another person that had asked me, they said, when you roll a 9 or a 10 after you've already filled them, why don't you just pick a challenge instead of rolling? And you guys, I do both. I'm sure if you've been around here long enough, you'll see I'm just kind of doing things nilly-willy, however the heck I want. Sometimes I do things a certain way and sometimes I change it up. There really is no rhyme or reason for my craziness. All right, then we've got 2 and tails. So 2 and tails. Oh, we haven't even done this. So there must be apples on here. We're just going to say $5. $5 sounds like a good number. So this is a back to school. So let's see what we get. So we got $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to put the ones like that just because they're easier for me to deal with. And we got 6 and heads. So 6 and heads. So that's the food truck. So the next food truck is $5 right there. So we're going to go ahead and grab a 5 and add that in there. I really do like that food truck festival. We've got a 9. So we're just going to pick one. Like somebody said, why don't you just pick one? Let's go ahead and do the front side of 5 just because there has not been anything scratched yet. Okay. And that is 5 buckaroos going in there. Lots of $5 bills. And we've got 7 and tails. 7 and tails. $1. $1. And we are getting some good progress done on these today, you guys, with only doing this in our video. And that's a 9, so we're going to pick one. Let's go ahead and do 8 since we're right here. Let's just do the front of 8. Double or skip. All right, you guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll this dice right here. And we're going to double it. So that was $2. Nothing too exciting, but $2. That's what we decided to do instead of scratching one. We rolled a dice. Again, something different and fun. So we have got 2, and that is heads. So 2 and heads. Let's go ahead and scratch this one over here. $2 for the back to school. 1 and 2. And like I said, I don't miss spending the money on school supplies, but I loved school shopping. So it makes me kind of sad that we're not going out. And oh my gosh, I remember buying the backpack and buying the school clothes, like kindergarten and all. Oh, such good memories. All right, you guys, so $2. And if you are brand new to my channel, my 2 children are both young adults now. So I've got a 21-year-old and a 19-year-old. So I do miss those times. 1 and tails again. It wants us to save money here, so we've got 5. So we're going to go ahead and put that 5 right there and write a 5 on the poppy. All right, what else are we going to get done? We've got 9 and tails. We're going to go ahead and scratch one of these off of the first one. So that's going to be $5 there, and that works out good, you guys, because now I can take this 5, put it in there, and grab this 10. And we've got 10 and heads, so we've already filled 10. So let's take a look. What hasn't seen much love? Dun, dun, dun. This one right here, 4 on the front, hasn't seen much love. Let's go ahead and color in a marshmallow. And I'm going to grab, we're going to make this a pink marshmallow just because it sounds like a good color. So let's grab a pink Sharpie. And we're going to color in this marshmallow up here. And that's $3 for this marshmallow. So let's go ahead and color in this cute little marshmallow. Because, of course, white marshmallows, how am I going to color in white marshmallows? You know, so they're obviously going to be different colors. So $3 there. 1, 2, and 3. So we have got $7 left, you guys. $7. Let's see what we can do with it. 9. So that is going to be my choice again. Let's take a look. Let's scratch this one right here. And we got $3. And do we have 2 ones? We sure do. 1 and 2. We're going to grab that 5. So that means we've got $4 left. We're going to press our luck. We don't want an IOU. So if we go over, we are going to go ahead and grab a couple more dollars out of the savings challenge money because we do have more. So let's take a look. So 7 and tails. All right, you guys. So we've got $4. Can we get a $4 cup? Let's see. How about $2? That will work. So $2 going into that challenge. And then our last $2, you guys, our catch-all is actually number 10. So we're going to go ahead and just stuff these $2 into here. Now, normally, you guys, I play music and then end the video without talking. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and play some music while I go through my binder and count what's in here. If we've got anything that's $50, we're going to come back and we're going to make debt payments because you guys know that we've got a $141 debt payment right there. And so we're going to see, can we pay at least another $50 to the debt today? So let me go ahead and get this organized and then I'll be right back.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative.
All right, you guys, that's our exchange. So sad we don't have enough to make an extra debt payment today. But, of course, you guys, like I said, since the month has just started, it does not surprise me that we're not there yet. We are going to go ahead and grab out the debt tracker, the debt snowball. And so let's take a look because we do have that $141. So we're going to be in August, you guys. So let's go into August and into our debt snowball. So I've got to get back where I need to go for that and figure that out because this is a brand new month. And you guys, I don't even think I've transferred the stuff over. I have not. So let's go ahead and transfer this stuff over today together. because it needs to be done and I just hadn't gotten to it yet. So why the heck not just do it, right? So, oh man, I just ripped that page because I wasn't careful. That was our July page that I just ripped, and it happens. See down here? I wasn't careful. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to write on here. So we're doing the Discover, and it's at 0% interest right now. And this is the debt for the business. And we are going to, today is the 2nd. So we're going to go ahead and put 8.2. And our starting balance on this is 8,724. And then we're just going to put extra payment right here. And then if I didn't go over too far, we'll put food. Yep. So we've got 8.2. And we're going to be doing minus 141. So we've got that 141 that we're going to put into the bank to make that extra payment. 8,724 minus 141 equals 8,583. And then one thing I need to do as well, you guys, is I need to fill in the bottom, right? So debt payoff order down here at the bottom, just Discover. That's the only debt that we are working on. After that, most likely it will be not focusing on debt. We will be focusing on emergency savings. And then once we get emergency savings in line, then we will go ahead and do our mortgage. We'll start getting our mortgage paid down. So 9342 is what we started off with this. And I like to put right here that the start date on this debt that we started working on it was 7/20/24. And so our payoff goal, this is a little bit different than normal because we did a balance transfer. So we've got $6,810.90. And we want to pay this off by 9/12/24. This is going to be really hard, you guys, because my husband had some small paychecks, and I had a small paycheck from the sheriff's office this month. Not small, but smaller than I would have liked, just because I had a lot of sick pay and did some vacation pay and everything. But it's okay because we should be, in order to make our stretch goal, we need to pay $973 a week, you guys. And so the last payment that we made was $727, and we've only paid $141 since then. So, that means we're a little bit behind, but you never know. So we've got $3,892 a month that we want to pay off. And so that is a huge goal. And of course, like I said, it will depend on checks and all of that stuff. So now we're ready for the new month. We're ready to see how many extra payments we can make to this debt. And you guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4,